It was a quiet evening, one of those rare nights when the house felt almost too still. My wife had gone to visit her parents for the weekend, leaving me to my own company. I settled in with a book, the clock ticking softly in the background. That's when the knock came at the door. I wasn't expecting anyone, so curiosity pulled me to answer it. Standing there was her best friend, Anna, with a half smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. "Mind if I come in?" she asked casually, as though it were the most natural thing in the world. I hesitated for a moment, but stepped aside. She walked in confidently, her heels clicking against the floor, and sank onto the couch as though she owned the place. Something about the way she sat down, poised yet restless, made my heart beat faster. We talked at first about harmless things, work, family, and the weather. But there was an undercurrent in her voice, a subtle edge that told me this wasn't just a friendly visit. Her eyes lingered on me longer than they should have. Her laughter carried a softness I hadn't noticed before. She leaned forward, brushing her hair back, and for the first time I realized how close she was sitting. At one point, she sighed and looked around the house. "You know," she said quietly, "I don't understand how she doesn't see what she has." Her words hit me hard, leaving me unsure how to respond. Before I could speak, she placed her hand gently on mine, her touch deliberate, her eyes unwavering. The silence stretched, heavy and charged. Every part of me screamed to pull away, to remind her of boundaries, but I didn't move. There was something in her gaze, something raw, almost desperate, that kept me rooted. I felt the weight of the moment pressing down on both of us, as if we were teetering on the edge of a choice neither of us should make. She leaned closer, her voice barely above a whisper. "I've wanted to tell you for a long time." The rest of her sentence trailed off as her lips hovered dangerously close to mine. My heart raced, my breath shallow. I knew exactly where this was heading, and I knew what it would mean if I didn't stop it. I pulled back slightly, my mind waging war with my body. The temptation was overwhelming, yet so was the thought of betrayal. She looked hurt for a moment, then smiled faintly, as if she already knew what I was thinking. "I just needed you to know," she said softly, her voice trembling. The tension broke, but the air between us stayed charged. We sat in silence, both aware of the line that had been drawn and nearly crossed. After a while, she stood up, straightened her dress, and walked to the door. "Don't tell her I came by," she murmured, before slipping out into the night. When the door closed, I sank back onto the couch, my mind racing. Everything had changed in that brief encounter, even though nothing truly happened. Her words, her touch, her closeness, they lingered long after she left. I knew things between us, between all three of us, would never feel the same again. That night, I barely slept. I kept replaying the moment, questioning myself, questioning her, and questioning what I would do if it ever happened again. The house no longer felt quiet. It felt alive with a secret that might one day come crashing down on all of us.